Every anime protagonist has a moment when they decide to stop being the background character and start training. If you've ever wanted to start jump rope, this is where your training arc begins. My name is Daniel, and I used jump rope to transform myself from an unconfident procrastinator to a disciplined jump rope warrior. Today, I'll teach you how to start jump rope the right way and how to use it to start your real life anime training arc. Every anime hero and protagonist has some sort of weapon, whether it's their fists, whether it's a sword, they all have some sort of weapon that they master. And for us, that's going to be a jump rope. Because jump rope is honestly more than just an exercise. Jump rope is a daily discipline anchor. There's a lot of currents in life, and if you don't have something to anchor yourself, you're going to end up drifting away and getting lost, and jump rope is that anchor. This is a physical practice that builds your athletic identity, and every anime protagonist has that one thing that they train with to give them the self-confidence to become the hero of their story. And jump rope is a visible skill that you can measure and you can level up. It's something that you can see your progression in. You might start off with clunky footwork and then you end up with really smooth, fast footwork. It's also for me a symbol of transformation. Rope Jutsu is the mental martial art that I've been developing and practicing that I use to fight procrastination, self-doubt, negative thoughts, and toxic habits. A brief explanation of this is, when I jump rope, I dig deep into my mind. I visualize the negative thoughts inside my brain. I analyze myself and my habit patterns. I come face to face with every dark part of my brain, every mistake I ever made, every insecurity I ever had. As I'm visualizing it, I continue to skip the rope. There's something about the action of jumping rope while also focusing on something else. It starts to minimize those negative thoughts until they're so small you don't even notice it anymore. It almost like reminds you to keep going even when you're faced with the worst case scenario, with your biggest fears, and you're just continuing to jump rope. If you practice this mentally day by day, you're going to become a rope warrior that faces fear head on. This is what's going to give you that anime self-confidence that you need so you can become a hero of your story. We're going to go over the 3 beginner mistakes. These are the 3 most important mistakes that you need to avoid in order for you to have a smooth transition into your jump rope training arc. One of the very first mistakes people make is having their arms way too wide. They're swinging the rope with their arms, and that's going to make them trip up immediately, which is going to make them want to give up immediately. It's just bad form overall. What you really want to do is have your arms close to your side. You don't need to swing it all over the place. You just need to control the rope. Another mistake people make is they use the wrong jump rope. I remember when I first started and I saw this really cool rope at Academy, and it was this wire rope. I didn't realize that the wire rope would have like almost no weight to it, so which means there's no resistance, and I couldn't really feel the rope as it was spinning, and I kept tripping up. I thought it was me at first, but then I realized that it was really the jump rope. So what I highly recommend is for you to get yourself a rope with a little bit more weight on it. I recommend either a beaded rope, because those have a little bit more weight, or even a weighted rope, maybe a 1/4 pound. Start with something small. That way you can feel the rope as it spins and you can feel the resistance, and it's going to help you time it better. It's also important to keep in mind how long the rope is. A general rule of thumb is to step on your rope with 1 foot, lift it all the way up, and the handle should come to right about where your chest area is, somewhere in between your chest area and your lower chest area. And the last mistake people make is they're jumping way too high and they're just landing too heavy. They're too clunky on their feet, they're jumping too high, exerting way too much energy, they have no control over themselves or the rope. This is exactly how most beginners start, and that's totally okay. This is why we're going to teach you the basics. Now let's talk about the stance and the posture you need to have as a rope warrior. What you want to do is make sure that you're standing up straight, and you want to make sure that you are actually on the balls of your feet. Make sure your chest is out, but not out too much. Your shoulders are back a little bit. You want your arms to be closer to your sides. You want your elbows to be in and your wrists a little bit lower. Your wrist is what's going to be doing all the work with this. And you want to make sure that you relax. I see way too many people, they look really tense with the jump rope. They look a little nervous, they look a little clunky and awkward. Honestly, that's how everyone starts off at first, and that's totally okay. I'll give you everything you need to know in order to push through that. Starting with the basic bounce, we really want to focus on low bounces and soft landings. Most people would say you just need to jump as high as the rope is. That's kind of true, but again, the timing is different for everybody. You just need to jump high enough to get the rope underneath your feet. And the more you practice, the lower you're gonna have to jump, and it's gonna look like you're literally just floating on the ground. And the way you wanna time the rope is pretty much hitting the ground right as you're jumping. So right as the rope hits the ground, you should pretty much be in the air or almost in the air. It almost happens at the same time, but there is a slight delay, which kind of gives you that galloping sound, that really cool jump rope sound. And remember to focus on swinging the rope with your wrists. You don't wanna swing the rope with your arms, swing it with your wrists, and you're gonna look really smooth. You're gonna flow really nicely. A couple beginner moves that I want to teach you in this tutorial today, which is going to help you really feel like a rope warrior, is the side swings and the boxer step. The side swings, you want to just grab the rope with one hand and just start spinning it side to side. Pay attention to the timing whenever you're spinning the rope side to side. And then I want you to start bouncing as you're spinning the rope. So bounce a little bit as you're spinning the rope and just focus on this move. This is something you're going to use a lot. I use it in a lot of my combos. I use it all the time when I'm jumping rope, and it honestly gives your arms a break from just jumping straight up and down, because your arms will get sore. So swinging side to side actually gives you a break and helps you to keep jumping a little bit longer. And next is the boxer step. The boxer step is an essential move. Honestly, this is what really gets you going as a jump roper, because you don't want to just be jumping straight up and down. The boxer step actually alternates your weight left and right, so it gives your legs a break. If you're just jumping straight up and down, you're going to burn yourself out so fast. But when you alternate the weight from your left to your right, just like I'm doing right here, you're going to be able to jump rope a lot longer, and you're going to look a lot cooler. You're going to feel a lot cooler as a jump roper in general. This is an essential move. You see every boxer jumping rope like this because it helps you to build cardio, and it helps you to just become light on your feet, become really springy on your feet. I do have a free Rope Warrior Basics program that will teach you all that you need to know to master the basics of jump rope, and pretty much every trick that I use in my videos, everything you see me do, from crossovers to the ollie shuffle to double unders. If you want to go more in depth in all of this, then make sure you click the link down below in the description. The first combo I'm going to teach you today is a really simple one. I'll call it the 4x4 combo. We're going to start with 4 basic bounces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then switch over to 4 side swings, and then 4 boxer steps, and then 4 side swings again, and then repeat. Do this 4 times. That's going to be your first ever combo, and honestly, I recommend trying it with music as well. If you've been undisciplined your whole life, jumping rope isn't just a workout. It's the first promise you keep to yourself. Every skip helps you grow the version of you that takes up space confidently and undeniably, just like a hero in an anime. Jump rope is the weapon that you will use to fight self-doubt, procrastination, and bad habits. If you want to go deeper, I created a free system that you can use to turn yourself from an unconfident procrastinator to a rope warrior in 30 days. Watching this video was just episode 1 of your anime training arc. This is just the simple introduction to your background. Episode 2 is going to be you taking action, and all the other episodes beyond that is going to be you taking control of your life and becoming the hero of your own story.